Hello everyone, Ronnie Mack here once again to show you a brand new product. You may know me as Mr. Hair Art, and I'd like to welcome everyone to our new video and showcase our new product. We have our brand new foam heads replacement. We're literally going to be replacing the old foam heads where we were sticking in the pin needles with our new inflatable heads. You're going to get a full-scale package, which we're calling the Mr. Hair Art Training Kit. This is a kit that normally retails for 60 bucks, but you're gonna get it on our website and only on our website for $40. That's right, all of this product you're gonna get for 40 bucks on our website. We're gonna go through it real quick. First off, you're gonna get one of our inflatable heads. This head is a very unique product. As you can see, it just stands here. You can put it on any surface. It has a flat bottom. The base is able to go anywhere you need it. You can even sit with it and hold it in your lap or what have you, holding it by the base or by the head. And this is your base to actually cut on. And once you inflate it, you're able to move it and hold it as you cut on it. And I'll show you how you put on the cowhide in just a moment. So you're going to get one of the heads. You're also going to get 10 of our Mr. Hair Art stencils. You're going to get 10 of these in a pack. Everyone knows these are $2.95 each, basically $3. So you do the math, that's $3 times 10. That's a $30 value by itself. These heads that we sell are also $10 on our website. You're going to get a discount with that. And then, of course, you're going to get our trademark cowhides. You're going to get 2 of these in a package that actually look like these. And this is what you're literally putting on the head. And I'll show you guys how that works in just a moment. And then, of course, our trademark pigmented spray. This is our white spray that shows up very well on all of the different hair that you're doing. And of course, it shows up very well on the cowhides when you're using the stencils and the spray. And everyone knows all you're doing is taking the stencils, put it onto the cowhide or put it onto your customer's head, hit it with the spray, bam, 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 take the stencil off. The design is there. All you have to do is take the clippers and cut it out, okay? So it's a very, very easy process, easy to use, but this kit is actually going to make it even easier. This is a beautiful, beautiful setup. We finally got our inflatable heads in, and coupled with our other products, we're able to give you guys a great deal. Now, this is the way this whole setup works. Our cowhides are like this here. Everyone knows these are what we use for training on. This is what you're literally going to be cutting in. Because the cowhide has that leather backing, it feels like skin. And then, of course, the hair itself is very coarse and all laying in the right direction, or the one direction where you can cut it, and it actually behaves like regular people's hair, like human hair. When you cut the design in it, it actually will cut just like a person's hair. So you're taking a stencil, just like this Jordan stencil here, and you're putting that stencil on. You see how it fits just beautifully on that cowhide. And then you take our Mr. Hair Art spray, hit it with the spray, take the stencil off. The design will be there, and you just cut it out. Now, the thing that we were doing before in our schools, in our training classes, and in our courses, where we were taking these and pinning them into a foam head. That was a horrible experience. We didn't like it. It didn't last as long, and it was unstable. So what we found is, once we were able to order these in massive quantities, now we're able to use the cowhides like we originally planned, which is taking the little slits and putting little holes, a little slit, 1, 2, 3, and 4 in the cowhides themselves, so that you can put these little clippy deals in there, which are made of metal. And all you're doing, I can actually do one here for you just to show you, for everyone that orders the kit and the students in schools that order, you're just taking this little clip, coming down on the inside, if you can see that, and just opening and clipping right into the cowhide, just like that. It's super easy, super simple to do. I'll do another one for you. You're gonna take this clip, open it up. Once you open it, just like that, you're gonna come on the inside where the little mark is, where we cut. There's a little slit there, and you're gonna literally put that grommet or that little clip right through there and open it up, and boom, you're ready to rock and roll. This is cowhide, so this is leather. It's very, very strong. You can pull and tug on it. It's not going anywhere, so it's ready to clip. The next thing you do is you take one of our rubber bands. These are extremely strong rubber bands. So they're actually used on hair to hold ponytails and everything. So we use these, clip it on to one side, clip it on the other side, and it's ready to go onto a head, okay? So I'm gonna literally show you how to inflate one of these, which they're gonna come flattened out like this here. And this is what makes it easy to transport for you guys. You also have a patch kit. All right, hey guys, what's happening everybody? Ronnie Mac here. You guys know me as Mr. Hair Art. Everybody calls me Coach. I am going to check out a couple of different things on this bus out here. I get a ton of questions. I'm just going live right quick because everybody wants to see what's going on with the new buses and what we're going to be doing for the show. We have the Mobile Salon Expo coming. It's the first ever Mobile Salon Expo coming to Dallas, Texas. And it will be at the Fair Park. Oh man, it's going to be killer. There's one of our buses there. There's another one. I'm going to press the button to open the doors. Hold on. There we go. All right, so this is one of the buses here that's going to be in the expo. Let me turn it on and get all of y'all set up because they're asking us what's going on. We're about to change the carpet, change the towel and everything in this bus. Turn on this stuff here. But yeah, this is one of the buses that be in the commercials, and we're going to be changing out the tile and setting up a bunch of stuff on here. And it's hot in here, but man, it's nice. See, this is what I'm telling you guys. Hold on. We build buses on a whole nother level. We build buses to this scale, and this is a earlier version, but this is a one-station mobile salon bus. This is barber and beauty because it has a shampoo bowl right here, hot and cold running water. This one has the nail station in there as well, so you sit here and actually do nails, and the girl sits here and get her nails done. So it's a whole setup for the buses, and everybody wants to go mobile. Everybody wants to get into their own bus, and be able to roll out. So what I tell you is this: we have a whole program. Our entire program is for mobile salon buses and the financing of those buses. These buses run anywhere from $90,000 to $100,000, and they go up from there. So most people don't have that type of money. Most barbers and stylists do not have $100,000 to put into their business or put into a mobile salon bus, but we understand that. So what we did was we created a program where you can go to our school, our mobile salon school, and when you go to our school, lift this chair up. Look at my fridge here with the goodies in there, the drinks. Got a microwave, got snacks up here, and we lock it down so it don't fall out. But we got snacks for everybody that wants to get their snack on. That's for the customers that come in VIP style. This is the one. This is how you set it up. And we got the Xbox. I didn't do a full tour because I have another video that has the full tour of this bus and a couple of other buses that are going to be in the show. So what I do is I come in and I explain everything to people. Where is the lift on here? We have automatic chairs that are coming in, so you won't have to do this and pump these chairs. I hate that. So we're putting the new chairs in that are electric, and we automatically pump them up, or you press the button and they just raise up. So we got to go all high end on all our stuff. Everything that we have is high end stuff. That's why we're able to put these buses out and they all pass. We go through state board and we get the buses set up to the point to where they don't ask any questions. It's really funny because a lot of people are buying trucks and buses and vans and stuff and just putting in. What's going on, Phil? I have Phil, Jeremy. A lot of you guys are in right now. Hey, I appreciate you guys joining. Yeah, we're just going live real quick. Just to matter of fact, I plan on going live every day. I'm gonna try to go live every day because people are wanting to see me and hear me talk about what's going on and what we're about to do with the whole program and everything. So I'm gonna make my give it my best effort to go live and continue to go live so that everybody gets the information that they need to get started. So the biggest question that I have is how do I get my own bus? How do I get into the program? How can I get my own mobile salon? And the answer is quite easily, you gotta get licensed. You gotta go to the mobile salon school and get licensed. That's literally it. That's what that's your requirement. The reason being is because the mobile salon school itself, that's our school. It's all online. And when you go to the mobile salon school, check, check, check. I'm still trying to get this thing worked out, guys. Check, check, check. Okay. I'm still trying to get this thing. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I tried to get a switch out, but it is working. Y'all can see it's working very well. And thank you, whoever that was that told me the switch on the side. Thank you, because I did not know that, but now I do, and that is how you flip it over to the other screens. So thank you very much for that. So we're gonna keep going in just a second here. Hold on. I see some other people just came in. Sean, what's up? Perry, what's happening? Welcome in. Mr. Ed, what's happening? What's Miss Trisha, what's happening, Miss Trisha? Miss Trisha, I know you saw that that address. Man, that was, ooh, I told y'all it's gonna get crazy. It's about to get real crazy up in here. And I mean crazy, crazy. As in, we are now in a trade war with Canada and Mexico and China and multiple other countries. Right now, we are literally in a trade war with them right now. And we have other things that's popping off that are going to be pretty interesting to watch. So depending on how these next couple of days pan out, it's going to be something. And we have a lot of our materials for our buses right now on hold because of we used to get a lot of stuff from China. Almost all of that stuff has been put on back order. And now we have items from Mexico and from Canada that are now being put on hold
because they're literally in a war with them. It's getting crazy, guys. It's getting really, really crazy. So we do have a stockpile right now, but we have to kind of figure out what we're going to move with and how we're going to put this thing together for the future. Popping literally multiple buses with this new building and all the stuff that we're going to be doing. It's going to be scary. It's going to be very scary. So we're right now sourcing material and equipment and products and everything from the U.S. We're sourcing everything from the U.S. right now, just in case if we can't get product or things from overseas and the other countries that we order from regularly. If we can't get it, then we have to be able to get it from the U.S. And if we can't get it from the U.S., then that means we're going to have to build it ourselves. We're literally going to have to start manufacturing in-house. So all of our, like we get mirrors and stuff from Home Depot and Lowe's and other suppliers, but we do get stuff from Amazon. And that comes from China and from Italy. A lot of the mirrors come from Italy and overseas. Well, it's not with the tariffs that's in right now. They're putting a big stop shipment on a lot of things because they don't want to pay. So depending on how this stuff pans out, I mean, we have to start figuring out what we're going to do. We've been buying up a lot of things right now before the prices start shifting, but y'all are going to see prices turn into a virtual nightmare. I mean, it was bad already when we had to change our prices from the $100,000 buses. All of our buses was $100,000. We were already paying a little bit over. We were at like 110, 115,000, but we kept it at $100,000. But once the pandemic hit, and then all of the supply chains, that everything went up, then we had to increase the price to 100 and 150. Now we've been at 150 for a couple of years now, and all of a sudden now everything is going up even higher. Y'all thought the price of eggs was high? Just wait, just wait. I mean, it's gonna be it's gonna be ruthless. I mean, everything. Now you're talking about everything being like the price of eggs. Everything. So depending on how our president what's the plan is going to dictate how long this thing is going to last and what the outcome is going to be. So I'm just sitting back. I'm sitting back and watching. Y'all know we're neutral on everything. So we sit back and we watch and see what happens. And then as this thing unfolds, I think I know what the plan is. And if they're about to do what I think they're going to do, guys, it's going to shock the world. It's going to shock the entire world. And it's going to be pretty slick too. I mean, it's going to be probably the most ingenious and ruthless yet innovative presidential move ever attempted, period. I mean, ever even tried in the history of the United States. And when I say the history, that means all presidents, every last one of them. This is going to be something. Remember Abraham Lincoln and when they made the move to go to war, and we literally went to war with the South, and it literally was for freeing the slaves and things like that. That was revolutionary. That was a huge something that was groundbreaking and life changing. Many people died. Many people, were in very precarious situations, but we can see the outcome now today. Okay, so that was a huge move. Now we're talking about something that could rival that, especially if we end up going to war multiple times. This will be a World War III. This will be a third world war, but it will be in the midst of a civil war. It will be in the midst of us being at war with ourselves. This is crazy. This is some crazy, crazy stuff, guys. And I'm just here spreading the spreading just giving the news. I'm just reporting the news of what's going on. So because we have to be up on this stuff, we have to know what's going on, and we have to know what's happening so that we're prepared and we're able to make the moves that we're making. So right now we're stockpiling, we're reducing our labor force more than it has already been reduced as it is, with losing a lot of our Hispanic workers and whatnot. Now we're reducing our labor force for the buying and POs, purchase orders, and things of that nature, because there's nothing for them to do. There's nothing to purchase. So, and then building and manufacturing, we're still going to expand. We're still going to continue with the launch. We're still going to go forward with everything that's on the books now. It's just we're going to take precautions. We're going to stockpile everything that we can to make sure for the future, make sure for the next, I would say the next 2 years, we're going to try to buy enough. There's going to be millions and millions of dollars that has to be purchased, that has to be spent to buy up everything that we possibly can that will be on the tariff list and that will be on the overseas list. Because we have a lot of stuff. Barber chairs come from overseas, mirrors come from overseas. Some of the toilets that we use for the buses come from overseas. A lot of the TVs, a lot of the televisions come from, I mean, a lot of them come from overseas. I mean, everything, almost all of our electronics were coming from overseas. And what we're basically doing the same thing that Walmart and all those guys are doing. They're stockpiling, they're buying up everything that they can at the prices that they are, and then hoping for the best. Because if indeed, and it's going to be a rough patch either way it goes, because everybody knows if you buy up a stockpile of anything, if say for instance you're trying to wait on a hurricane to hit, if you're waiting on a tornado or a hurricane or a flood or a storm or something like that to come through, and you run out and you buy all of these supplies and toothbrushes and paint and paper towels and toilet paper and canned beans and food and water and all these things. You're buying up all of these supplies, and then all of a sudden the storm does not come through. If the storm does not come through, you just bought a whole bunch of stuff that you now do not need. So that's a very precarious situation to be in. Secondly, if it does come through, then you're going to need to use what you need to use, and hopefully you bought enough to where you can go ahead and get through, weather the storm, as they say. So that's where we are now. We're purchasing and hoping that the storm does not come that they're predicting. If so, you got a lose-lose situation, because you bought all of this stuff and you really don't need it. Or secondly, you bought all this stuff, and then when they come in with the new equipment and the new supplies, now those supplies are going to be reduced because they have to get rid of it, and you've bought a whole bunch of stuff at the inflated rate. So that it's just a catch-22 all the way around. So depending on how you plan and execute moving on this stuff, is going to dictate how much money you lose on making your preparations. Now, we're pretty savvy over here. We keep, all of our stuff, play our cards close to the chest. We make sure that we keep everything kind of on guard. But when it's stuff like this is unprecedented. Nothing like this has ever happened before in the history of the United States. So we literally have to sit back and see what happens. So I'm looking at a best case scenario. It could be, and I'll just speak frankly. It could be the point to where President Donald Trump is a genius, and he turns this whole thing into a magic show where you thought it was going to zig left and he zigged right, and everything that he put together is it's magic. It's awesome. And then too, it could be detrimental. It could be awful. It could blow up in everybody's face. Because one thing I tell people all the time, our president is our president, and we are supposed to back him, whether Democratic, whether Republican, whether in or out, or however, because we want him to succeed. We want him to. We actually want him to do good. What sense does it make to want your president to fail? Because if he fails, then everybody fails. If he does bad, everybody does bad. If he institutes bad policies or bad procedures or bad laws or anything, then we all suffer for that. So we're hoping that that does not happen, and that we are able to get on the right track and the right trail to get this thing done, and done to the best of in our all of ours advantage. Thank you, Sean. Cheryl says we some of the stuff that you guys are posting, I can't. I'm not going to read because it's slanted, and we ride the line over here. We're neutral, so I'm not going to repeat some of the things that you guys are posting right now. But for you all that understand what our job is and what it is we're doing, you're more than welcome to come on and speak your mind, let us know what you think. But as for right now, we're just trying to prepare. We're just trying to prepare and get ready for what's coming. When does the trade war that started? The trade war started yesterday, so they're in effect right now, and I'm testing out my system, my videos right now, because we're going to have to run and jump to YouTube on a lot of different things, and just to explain our position and what it is we're going to do. So this is one of my videos. I think this was shot a couple of years ago. But this is one of the videos that we're putting up to test and make sure that our system can go into YouTube and pull up these channels, pull up these videos to show what it is we're talking about. The rest of the videos we'll be pulling up and doing and running just running them from the server. Okay, they're already downloaded, they're already secured, so we'll be running them unedited in some cases. And then other cases they'll be edited, so to save time and get us on the right track. But what we're wanting to do is make sure that everybody is educated to what the plan is. When we zig left, we all need to zig left. When we zig right, we all need to zig right. It makes no sense for us to zig left and then you guys are zigging right, and we're running right, making a left turn, y'all make a right turn, and we're all going to be lost. So we all have to be on the same page. We all have to ride together to make sure that we doing what we need to do to get where we need to get. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be these next couple of weeks is going to be pretty difficult, and even according to the administration that's in power right now, they're saying the same thing. I just heard the conversation the president of or the prime minister of Canada was saying that they're doing tariffs, the exact same tariffs that they're putting on that they're being hit with, they're putting right back on the United States. And then they're going into stores and removing all United States or U.S. Products and services from their country. So they're taking all of the United States products off the shelves. And I was watching videos. I'm going to be able to pull those videos up once I check with my attorney to see what all we need to be talking about here, and what all is copacetic to speak on, versus just going out. Most YouTube channels will go out and just talk about whatever. That's not a safe play. That's not something that we all need to be doing. Only because there's a lot of people out here that takes these things very sensitively, very seriously, and they will jump the gun. So it ain't like we're scared of anybody. It's just we want to be respectful for all of our constituents, all of our suppliers, all of our sponsors, all of our students, all of our operators, all of our investors, everybody. We want to be sensitive and respectful to everybody, or as many people as we can. Some people you can't work with everybody. Some people are just going to be angry and upset regardless of what you say. Those people, I really don't give a shit. I can't care, because if you're just going to be mad just for the sake of being mad, you can do that by yourself. But if you're being fair and being honest and balanced and respectful in your position, then we can work together. We can do this, no problem. But if you're just going to be angry and mad just for the sake of being angry and mad, we're probably going to not see eye to eye. So in those positions, in those case scenarios, what I do is I ride the line. I stay neutral. I just stay neutral. I'm not even concerned with you having the same views as I have. And then we chop it up and talk and we kick it and have a good old time. I'm not even interested in that, because that could turn at any moment. So what I do is I ride the line, I stay neutral. We can talk, we can kick it, we can have fun and laugh and all that good stuff. So long as we keep it 100. We keep it a buck. And when you're on that level, it's just like we don't even have a president. We don't even have an administration. We don't even have a left or a right. It's just we are all together. We're all the same. We're different, but we're the same. We're all in this boat together. Imagine if we're all in a life raft together, and there's only one fool and one idiot jumping up and down, punching holes in the life raft. Okay, well that motherfucker got to go. That's the one that we don't want on the life raft with us. Why? Because we're all on this life raft. We're all in here together, and we don't need somebody jeopardizing the raft for everybody else. I mean, that's common sense. So we tend to just ride the line, stay neutral, so that we don't become that one somebody, that one idiot jumping up and down on life raft, jeopardizing the integrity of the raft and everybody else's life on that raft. We'd rather sit back, chill, and hell, enjoy the ride best we can. Simple as that. So let's get back. I'm gonna test a couple of more of these channels and see what we got going on. If y'all need me, just holler.
You're going to be licensed as a mobile salon operator. It's a MSO mobile salon operator's license. MSOL is mobile salon operator's license. That's what it says on the front and the back of the card that you'll get. That license says to the anybody that you show that license, it shows that you're trained, you are proficient, you're a professional, you know what you're doing, and you can operate this vehicle. Because when you're parked at a location, you can't just go and park at a 7-Eleven or a Walmart or Target or something and just start doing hair. You can't go into a apartment complex or a business center and just start doing hair. You got to have permission to do that. You got to have the company permission, and you have to have permission from the city or permit to do hair on those premises. So we set all of that up for you through that license and through the school. We show you how all of that stuff works. So the school is very, very important with all of that entire concept. But when you're going through the school, you're getting licensed as a mobile salon operator. And since we don't go through banks, traditional banks that pull your credit and they want to know, all your back history, they want, 30 and 40% down. That's $30,000-$40,000 that you'll have to put down for a mobile salon bus. Most people don't have that. So we use sponsors. We use our own sponsors, and we use investors. So most of our sponsors are big name companies that put in monies because they advertise with us. They advertise on the buses that we put out. So they're putting monies in to be in business with us. And when you're doing that, you're basically you're partnering with us because you know that this industry or this business is going to flourish. It's going to boom. I mean, you're in the hair business. Hair is everywhere. Everybody has hair, and hair is going to always grow. So I mean, everybody. A lot of people say when you say everybody has hair, they know that, but some people, you know, they're letting their top down. But still, you still have hair around the sides. Come on, but the whole concept is everybody has hair. If you don't have hair, you can have somebody that has hair. You're going to have to do something with it. So this industry is relevant because you're going to have to get your hair done. You're going to have to get your hair cut. You're going to have to get shaves. You're going to have to get trims. You're going to have to get perms, relaxers, colors, all that stuff we do in the mobile salons. So when our sponsors know that, they know that this is a relevant concept. And when you see a mobile salon bus driving down the street, you're going to look. Because you don't see mobile salon buses driving down the streets everywhere. You don't see mobile salon buses on every corner. You don't see mobile salon buses hardly anywhere. So that lets you know this is a concept that is going to sell and is going to catch eyeballs. That's what advertisers are looking for. And if you're advertising and you're looking for a concept that's this strong, that is going to definitely make people turn and look, this is where you come, MOBALON.com, and we have all the information at our website. So back to the students. When you're going to our school, you're getting your mobile salon license. You're literally going through the school to get your license and to become a mobile salon. You're professional. You know what you're doing. You're trained, and you're serious about this craft. So that's what our sponsors are looking for. Our sponsors are big companies that say, hey, we don't want to throw our money at somebody who's not going to respect the game, who's not going to do what they're supposed to do. So we send you through the school, get you trained, get you licensed, and that by itself qualifies you for financing. That concept alone qualify. Yes, the Nisha. Yes, when you get through the school, you're automatically qualified for financing. Absolutely. They don't run credit. They don't do credit background checks and all that type of stuff. They literally only want to see you go through the school and complete the school. Bob, I can't pronounce that. Barbaro. You know what your name is. The school is $5,000. Okay, if you go to MOBALON.com, you'll see the whole lineup. You can actually sign up there. You can also go to MobileSalonSchool.com. I need to shave. I'm on a barber bus, but I'm trying to let it grow out so I can actually edge it and get my thing going on. But I may end up cutting it all again. It doesn't matter. Anyway, you can go to MobileSalonSchools.com or MobileSalonSchool.com, and you can sign up there as well. You can go to MOBALON.com and sign up. And if you're looking for information about the show, the Mobile Salon Expo or MOBALON Expo, you can go to MOBALONExpo.com or MobileSalonExpo.com and get information about the show that's coming up next year in May 7th, May 8th, in 2023. So you can buy your tickets now. You can set up your vendor booths now. You can buy advertising sponsorship there now. And the key element, I'll get back to the school in a minute. The key element is this. This is a brand new show. It's never been done before. We're setting this show up like a car show, but for mobile salons. Come on, man. We finna kill it. We are finna kill it. This right here is about to set precedent. This is about to change the entire game. I promise you. This is going to change the entire game. And if you're on board,
Okay, thanks, guys. Thanks. I see that. Okay, check. Is this it's working now? Okay, yeah, it's not doing it well. Yeah, for some reason it'll pop in and pop back out. I don't know. And it looks like we have there's a bunch of spam that's popping in. There's people that come in. Well, these are not people. These have to be um, spam bots because I just kicked of a bunch of different automated accounts off the live, and it almost kicked me off the live. So, and I don't know what this one is right here, but there's a bunch of automated accounts that just popped in, and it kicked my stream off, and then it also kicked my live. It kicked my video off, not just the stream, but the video also. So if y'all get kicked off, let me know, and especially if y'all get approached by any of these accounts that are automated accounts. These are not real people. These are automations, digital automations, AI that come into live streams and start promoting, selling different things and wanting you to click on links and things of that nature. Do not, and I repeat, do not click on those links. Do not click on those links at all. They are viruses, they are hacks, they are bugs that they put in. Once you click on the link, what it does it'll install a program onto when you open up that site. It'll install a program through a cookie on your machine, and if you get enough of them on there, they will combine and connect to create a program that will initiate on your laptop or on your computer, even on your phone. And what it does is it creates what's called worms on your system, and they will crawl through your hard drive. They'll crawl through your system's database and look for username and passwords. They'll look for username and passwords on your system, specifically your bank account username and passwords, your social media, anything of value. They'll look for to see if they can access your personal information to get a hold of anything valuable. So do not click on links that you are not familiar with. Definitely don't click on any links from people that just pop up in the stream that you don't know who they are, or can't recognize what their website is and things of that nature. It's a dangerous thing. So don't do it. We're trying to clear and clean our system. I just cleared a bunch of them out just now, and it kicked my stream off and it kicked my video off. But we're gonna stay vigilant at this. This is what I keep telling you guys. This is a ongoing battle. Setting up something that's going to be productive, that's going to be prosperous, is going to be wealth bringing, is literally something that you're going to be able to use to get your life in order, to get your money right and all that. But overall, it has to be something that's safe. It has to be something that you guys can go into and not have to worry about something happening, something malicious happening to your information or to your account or something like that. And it absolutely is. It is something that's very, very dangerous. You got to watch what you click on not just on these streams or social media, anywhere, literally anywhere. If it's something that is unknown and you can't recognize it, and you have to be careful. They don't even have to have a permission screen. The permission screen is where you when you're loading programs and things of that nature, it'll ask you, do you give this program permission to install on your device, right? Well, these programs right now don't need that. They don't utilize that. Okay, they will just, as soon as you click on it, they use that as their permission because you clicked on it to open it up, to open up the website or open up the screen itself. They use that click as the permission. And then they install the virus or they install the program on your device. And now that program, the worm for that program, will crawl through your system looking for usernames and passwords, using for account information and anything that they can use to get into your system and basically do harmful things to your accounts. So the best thing we have right now is not clicking on anything that looks suspicious. And at the same time, as we put out what we put out, we'll always piggyback it with a definition or a explanation. We'll let you know, hey, this is from MOBALON, this is from Mr. Hair Art, this is from us. Go ahead and click on it and go in and do what the instructions are. But we will tell you that. We'll literally explain it or diagram it out when we type it up. We won't just put something out there and you guys just click it and go. We don't do that. So make sure that if you click on anything, it's not something that looks suspicious. Okay. Hold on a second. I'm going to try this one more time, guys. If this turns off, matter of fact, I'm going to do my close because I have a feeling it's going to kick off because it's got my signal weak right now, and I'm gonna close out some more accounts, but it looks like it's already 6:50. It's already 6:53, so we're close to the end of the show anyway. But I'm gonna play the rest of this, and I'm gonna switch the screens one more time because the video for the school is in this system. Okay, to show you guys how the school works and how to click over to your other the other program, whether you're going through the regular MSOL program or you're going through the university program. All of that stuff is in these videos. So I have to make sure that these work so that we can go through them together. If it doesn't work, if it clicks off, then we'll try it again in our next show. But right now we got to get it set up so that it'll work. I'm going to do my sign off just in case it kicks me off. But if not, we should be good. I'm running back on the Shops and Salon Network, the Hair Art Network, and the new Mobile Salon Network, bidding you guys peace and blessings. Please take care of yourself. And if you can, take care of someone else. If we all did that, we all will be taken care of. If you haven't signed up to the Mobile Salon Network, go to mobalon.com, MOBALON.com, and sign up. The application's at the top of the page on the right-hand side. Click on it, fill it out, and submit it back in. If everything is good, someone will contact you and let you know what the next steps are. If you haven't donated, please donate. We have our own charity called Mobile Charities. It's a combination of all the charities that we work with all in one. It's the best place for you to come in and donate to one or a bunch of charities at the same time. A great way to help a lot of people. All right, guys, that'll do it for me for today. I'm going to run this next video, or I'm going to run this video and see if it can play through. And then I'm going to switch it. When I switch it, because I'm supposed to be able to switch it from part 1 to part 2, part 3, and so on and so forth, so we can do the instructionals for the bus, the instructionals for the school, and then the instructionals for the franchising. So we'll do all of those at the same time, but let's see if we can run it, and then we'll check it out. All right. Actually already in with us, or you're coming on board before we launch, because we're going public at the beginning of the year, and we're going to announce those shares and actually make it available to the public at the show in May. So if you're not in by then, you're going to have you're going to be at the end of the line. You're literally coming in after the fact. You can't roll the dice or play the card or pull the slot.